Good morning, ChatGPT。今天是我们的 Day Two，所以我们可以继续聊一聊啊。
当然可以啊，那就让我们继续今天的英语练习。你可以随便挑个话题，或者我们延续之前的话题都行。你要是想不到聊什么，我也可以给你一些小建议。
我今天想模拟一下，就是一些面试或者是前期接触的环节啊，比如说向别人介绍自己的求职意向。
好的，完全没问题。那我们就来模拟一下这种面试或初步接触的场景。你可以用英文先说一说你为什么想要申请这个职位，然后我会给你一些反馈和建议。
OK，但是在这个之前，我想可以我们先闲聊一下啊。
当然可以啊，我们就先随便聊一聊，轻松开始。如果你有任何感兴趣的话题，或者最近发生的事儿，都可以聊聊。然后等你觉得准备好了，我们再切换到面试的情景也行。
Okay, today maybe I have a cold. So when I get up, I found I have some headache.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's never fun to start the day feeling a bit under the weather. But no worries, we can take it easy today. We'll just have a relaxed chat, and if you need to pause or take it slow, that's totally fine.
I feel better now, and we can start to talk about my career. And 你刚才说的就是我们去做一些相应的介绍吧。
Perfect. That sounds good. So let's dive into it and have you introduce a bit about your career goals in English. Just go ahead and tell me why you're interested in this role or what you're looking for, and we'll take it from there.
I was a product designer in past years, and I do the web developer. I also
Great.
do the developer. Yeah. I'll find a job that is to make a website or a app or something else.
You're doing well. Let me help you smooth it out a bit. You can say something like, I've been a product designer for the past few years, and I also do web development. Right now, I'm looking for a role where I can create websites or apps or something along those lines. So just keep going like that, and we'll refine as we go.
Okay, I have a good skill to make a prototype. 我想表达一下，就是我和其他人做 prototype 的不同，difference from the other people. I use the code to make a prototype, just like HTML and JavaScript. So the prototype have a good interaction, and you can use it like a real product. So I think it's 高保真.
That's a really nice way to highlight your unique approach. You can put it this way. What makes me different from others is that I actually use code, like HTML and JavaScript, to build my prototypes. That means the prototype isn't just a static mockup. It has good interaction, and you can use it almost like a real product. So that way, it really shows the value you bring.
I'll show this prototype to the user, and they can use it. I'll 观察他们的 behavior. So I think it's a good method to build a product.
Absolutely. That makes a lot of sense. You can phrase it like this. I actually let users use the prototype, and then I observe their behavior. I think it's a really good method to build a product because you get real feedback. So you're doing great mixing in a bit of English and Chinese. Just keep going.
Okay, and I use this method to find the user and continue to polish my product and until I find the market chance. And when I complete the product building, I'll send it to the internet, just like to ship it to the App Store or publish it to the deploy it. and you can find it on the Google. You can find it on the App Store. That's my way.
That's a really nice way to wrap it up. You can say something like, I use this method to find users and keep polishing the product until I really identify a market opportunity. Once the product is ready, I go ahead and deploy it, maybe by publishing it to the App Store or making it available on the web. That's my way of getting it out there. So that really sums up your process nicely.
And then I can talk about something about my team and how I manage my team.
Absolutely. That's a great next step. You can just continue by saying something like, and then I can share a bit about my team and how I manage them. And then you just go on to describe your management style or how you work with others. So you're doing great. Just keep rolling with it.
In the team, I'm leader in a team. So I manage the team. I don't like the push method, just like to define some task and 每天去催促. I just use the objective method. It's like I will 抛出一个invasion and let the team know what I want. 直到大家都 accept this invasion, and I'll explain the path we can do, and the team member will 提出一些 their ideas.
Exactly. So you can say something like, I share mine of Joe with the team until everyone's on board, and then I explain the path we could take. From there, team members can bring in their own ideas. That way shows you're guiding their shared vision rather than just pushing tasks on them. You're doing great.
But in China, I don't think the method is fits this market. 就是我不觉得这种方法在目前的这个市场当中是奏效的，这是我过去的一些方法。
Yeah, I get what you mean. You can put it this way. But in China, I feel like this method isn't always the most effective in the current market. It's something I've used in the past, but I've noticed it might need adjusting here. So that way you're explaining that you've got a flexible approach and you're aware of different cultural or market needs. Keep going, you're doing really well.
再谈回我自己，谈一些我的学习能力。
Sure, we can circle back to talking about yourself and your learning abilities. You can just say something like, and coming back to myself, I'd like to share a bit about my learning skills. And then you can talk about how you pick up new things, adapt, or any continuous learning habits you have. That'll round out your self-introduction nicely.
Okay, in the past years, I used to make a product about medical or health. In that product, I want to change our front end framework. In the past, we used the PHP, but in that day, I think we'll change it because the scale of this product is bigger than the past. So I want to spread the front end and the back end. So I want to change the front end framework to Vue, and our teams, no one know Vue. How can you use the Vue.js? And I make a 这个目标吧。I want to learn it in 2 weeks. I write the first program and run it. And in the second week, I build the first model. And in the 后面的一些日子里 I built a components library. So in 1 month, I totally learned the Vue.js and put it in the 实际的开发中。So the product 最终 used the Vue and 我们成功的进行了 front end and back end spread.
That's a fantastic example to highlight your learning ability. You can sum it up like this. In the past few years, I worked on a product related to medical or healthcare, and at that time, I decided to change our front-end framework. We were using PHP, and I wanted to separate the front end from the back end and move to Vue.js. No one on the team knew Vue, so I set myself a goal to learn it in 2 weeks. I wrote my first program, got it running, and within a month, I built a component library and fully integrated Vue.js into your actual development. In the end, we successfully transitioned the front end and back end, and the product used Vue. This really shows how quickly you can learn and adapt to new technologies.
OK， 那我们今天的聊天就到此为止吧。Let's ending our chatting.
All right, let's wrap it up here then. You did a great job practicing, and we covered quite a bit. So we'll end our chat for today, and next time we can dive into something new. Keep up the great work, and I'll see you next time.
那你可以总结一下，今天的这个我们的对话吗？包括我说的不够地道，比如说我说 and 我们 chatting， 我觉得这句话说的也不对，应该用一些更地道的方式去说。
当然可以，那我来帮你总结一下。首先，你其实整体表达得很清楚，不过有一些地方可以更地道一点。比如你刚才说 "Let's ending our chatting"， 可以更自然的说成 "Let's wrap up our chat" or "Let's end our chat here"。另外，你提到自己用 code 来做 prototype 的过程，这部分其实已经表达得很好了。总的来说，你的意思都很明白，就是有一些小的词汇和短语可以再自然一点。继续加油，很棒的练习。
好的，再见。
好的，再见，咱们下次再聊。祝你